Looks like the disgusting maggots with suction cup fingertips are still sticking. There's some jackass. I don't think it's the school speaker system because I've learned to differentiate between the two, but he's like really far that way and tries to yam out this projecting negative thing like after every little thing that I say or do. So that's weird. Question for Carrie Byer, and then I was just blurting out live. Now I'm going to go ahead and do it on camera. A couple of things of interest. Sweetness. Is it cheaper to do it live? Or were you guys taping it? And whose DNA matched who? I'm curious. Keep fucking with me, people. My guess is the tweakers are claiming they made me post this. Get it? Get it? Post it. Something that tipped me off in the movie Gamer is how come these worthless maggots can't make me do like awkward, embarrassing stuff? As said in the movie Gamer, how come like the only things they can seem to manage to make me do are just normal, everyday, get up and make coffee and take a piss type things? Curious. Somebody like Tall Swine Adam, I guess, was being egged on to come over and fight me, but he wouldn't. And yet the girl that was egging him on is still going to bend over for that cowardice. Weird. My guess is right about now they're hoping I leave here early enough so they can come over here and try to take pictures of my big old post during the day. As soon as you idiots drop it and leave me alone, I can be on my way. I am no longer concerned about romance or love. Women can... A lot of vulgar language coming out of my mouth towards you ladies right now. Since every last one of you. With your intuition and your maternal instincts, you're helping a giant pack of Charles Mansons. I'm over it. Goodbye. But now here comes the super immature evil part, to where they realize my endless bag of amazing metaphysical talents and abilities are soon going to be in the hands of somebody, and they can't stand that part, so they have to continue to try to keep me in this predicament, held hostage with slanders, lies, deceit, propaganda. It's disgusting. Earlier today I was going on about a little bit of history repeating here between Tesla and Edison. See, a lot of people think it was a competition. It wasn't. Edison was not a smart guy. He was a fat cat that owned an invention company. Tesla was the up-and-coming genius, supernatural talented. And it was a horrible ordeal. Edison felt... I don't know how to describe it. I don't have swine mentality, so I can't really describe how or why they process information and data the way they do. But we can go down what the history books wrote, and that's Edison went apeshit. Paid people to propaganda Tesla, started hurting people, cutting the rugs out from under businesses, and families getting evicted from their homes. All the way to when the first electric chair got built. And Edison's idea was to try to kill a man convicted of whatever for death row using Tesla's idea. Unfortunately, they ended up just cooking that inmate individual for a good 30 minutes before they switched it over to Edison's theory of electricity, and it killed the guy pretty quick. So there's that. But once Tesla realized that just people were getting hurt and massacred, he did the humble thing and let go of his invention, and America and the rest of the world got held back by quite a lot. I mean, considering where we could be, you people are in the Stone Age. If you jackasses had pulled your heads out of your asses and stopped being so evil retarded, we'd be having this conversation on Mars. Giant dome helmets, changing your battery pack above your ass. There'd be all this new fancy lingo for, you know, moon dust and Mars rocks and stuff. But instead, you idiots want to sit here and stare at me contemplating the same stupid questions over and over and over, mainly out of embarrassment from what I can tell, since every last one of you had some sort of pre-assumed opinion about me that you pumped money and air into. And then when it turned out that you really were going in the wrong direction, you turned insane and kept going. Case in point with Crazy Poodle Lady Syndrome, accusing me of targeting her, only to reveal that she had watched an entire YouTube series, or excuse me, Netflix series called You. And it depicts some psychopathic killer who's stalking his victims. But again, the weird detail there is she literally stepped in front of me and offered me weed, and then tried to accuse me of targeting her. A bunch of outlandish, riggedy crap that kept coming out of her mouth. I even made a YouTube video sitting on our couch. And again, if that's what Angelina Jolie is, it's no wonder. Self-righteous, riggedy, retarded, meth-addicted bitch just came out with all this crap to say about me and has spent the last 6 years, 24 days trying to prove it. Don't start that again. I want to get on now. I've been telling you people all year. We're going on 24 days of me telling you to pick up your idiots and go. Why are they still skittering around here trying to convince everybody that I'm just some blithering, drooling, homeless moron? Makes no sense. Why would they be following me around for that? Makes no sense. Plenty of homeless people right down the end of Madonna Road here. Whole tent city full of trash, meth addicts, heroin junkies. I don't see anybody paying them any mind. Meanwhile, me and my tiny little footprint. So when I pack up and get ready to go, you can hardly tell I was here except for a little dirt. It's been flattened from all of my fancy sword books. So which is it, Byron? I forgot about that booty of yours. I daydream about you constantly, period. So was it live? Was it shot live? Cheaper to do it live, you said. And then something about the DNA matches. Whose DNA to who? Okay, everybody run. What, you thought I was going to forget all this? Shit, bitch. How did I put it? After that ass, like... I've written a lot of lines. I wrote you one of my more prouder spells. Skull jellyfish, something like that. I'm really proud of that spell. That was mainly for you. Come on, come on. Come on. Who the hell can turn a pen into a nuclear weapon? Hurr, hurr. Say hello. So what I've been complaining about the last few days is how simple this whole damn thing has been. I'm being nice by saying 6 years, 23 days. The situation's actually been going on quite a bit longer, but it's been about 6 years that I've been recording it. And so literally, whether I'm sitting here or at Burger King uploading all of this crap, literally, Mrs. Byron. Hey, come on, let's go, dipshit. That's it. Game over. You have a magic wand in your back pocket. Imagine that. Instead, it's all this rigmarole where you assholes pretend conjecture, again, the same stupid questions over and over and over and over. Yesterday I got a little upset and I bellowed out my voice so freaking loud it was echoing down the damn hills, calling some idiot laughing jackass who was trying to drown out my intelligence that comes pouring out of me whenever I get a little upset. So I said, Giggles, I'll be there in a little bit, don't go anywhere. It was loud, man. They were talking about a T-Rex was in the hills. I got down there and the whole area, all them shit talkers in that entire park area, gone. It was like 2 kids swinging on the freaking monkey bars. Some like really nervous Mexican lady texting away as she was staring at me. So that's weird. I've never been part of a group. I've never been beat up. I've never been submissive to anybody. I never will be. One thing that I was kind of keying out the other night is the fact that if you think you have a bunch of beasts following a 4th terrible toothy beast, as the first 3 are not beasts. There you have a giant charade taking place because a real beast is not acting subservient to anything except a Carrie Byron in a short skirt. 6 years, 24 days. Stupid ass, ugly dump truck tweakers crouching around in the bushes down there talking about how I won't come out until they leave. And then I go stomping towards them to stomp their guts into the pavement, and they've got to race into town to tell everybody I follow them into town, even though they're beating me up all the time and chasing me away from my camp and can't back the stuff that I stole from them, apparently. We're going to keep doing this, because this is what you assholes are funding. A giant inflatable swine charade that you are asking me to duct tape together so it works, while I have to go through all this humiliation and pretend servitude for maggot shit. Why? Because all of you did? I'm not playing games anymore, people. You guys gotta get the fuck off my doorstep and tail. You guys are so damn convinced these idiots are the metaphysical talent. Take them and go. I've been saying that. So, another 10-minute blip of apparently just drooling, blithering idiot retardation. But which is it, Carrie Byrud? Was it shot live? And who did the DNA belong to? Go ahead and start deleting your Instagram. Go ahead and start deleting your Instagram. I think you know what metadata is, though. We know dragons don't have hooves. Let us have our fantasy anyway. Megyn Kelly, I think I'm done with you. Prosecution attorney, you should be able to look at these details and very quickly come to a very logical solution, but you're flubbing your lips back and forth and trying to come up with reasons and excuses to keep conjecturing how they're in control of me. Oh, I hope not. Hopefully I'm jumping the gun on that. Because like I said earlier, I was watching one of your episodes once. Sometimes I used to watch your show on mute. But you were talking to this, I think, college debate team. Maybe high school, but I think college. College debate team. Super. Well, keep the vulgarities down. But I was actually very impressed with the way you sort of locked on to each individual and heard them speak, asked them questions, moved on to the next, heard them speak, asked them questions, and then very methodically went back to the very first person and spoke and interacted with them on a very professional, detailed, meticulously, way. So I'm hoping those skills are being applied to something a little bit bigger, like, these idiots trying to resurrect the Mechagodzilla we busted up last year. Because I'm tired, people. So, this doesn't stop until I get what I want on my plate. I was asking for a hello, now I'm just asking you guys to fuck off. You guys are going to keep skittering tweakers and crackheads out here to try to prove a fallacy, which will never be, because that's, I don't know, like, how do you solidify something fake, Adam Savage? It's called myth busting, I think writing it down and repeating is what you guys call science. I think. Wow. So, I don't know what to do from here. Seems like a giant humiliation show you guys are trying to keep me under the blanket of, just because you guys are embarrassed. You fucked up and helped the wrong crowd. I want to get on. I want to start doing better stuff now. So, anywho, 201.